Hey guys, bit of a different video for you today. Obviously, I'm hanging out in my back garden and I haven't got a bass. That's why it's different. But also, I wanted to just take this time to tell you about my 26-week Technique Accelerator program because we are closing enrollment tomorrow. So if you do not want to find out anything more about my Technique Accelerator, just click away, no harm, no foul, and I will see you next week on my regular weekly YouTube upload. But if you do want to check out and find out more about the 26-week Technique Accelerator, just stick around. I'll keep this super short because it's really simple to explain. In a nutshell, it is what it says on the packet. It's 26 weeks of you studying with me every single week, all on bass technique, because I really believe that bass technique is one of the fundamental, foundational jigsaw pieces of your musicianship, right? Because if your technique is getting in the way of what you're hearing in your head, what you're trying to play, then you're in big trouble. You know, so many students that I've worked with, they've got great ears, they can hear what they want to play, they can transcribe, they can play the lines, but put any speed behind it or try and get any fluidity into their lines, and they start getting messy and uncontrolled, and it sounds a whole hot mess. It's because their technique is letting them down. And I know this because I was exactly the same. When I was 24, I started playing bass when I was 18. When I was 24, I'd been playing professionally for a few years at that time. My bass playing was really, really messy, and I was like really dissatisfied. I've heard the wind out here, it's pretty severe. And because of that, essentially I locked myself away for 6 months, 26 weeks, right? 6 months, and just ground it out and did a whole load of experiments. I experimented with different exercises, approaching technique in different ways. I worked with some great teachers in that time as well. And I also really experimented with compartmentalizing my technique in terms of not seeing technique as a whole, because I really don't think that technique is just one thing. It's a conglomerate of different parts. That's what makes up great technique. So I figured out exactly what to break my technique down into separate parts, and then I kind of focused on those separate parts as completely separate entities, and then brought those together in a really specific way. Now, this 26-week Technique Accelerator program that closes enrollment tomorrow is to give you the same experience so that you can work with me every single week, kind of like you would with a private tutor. But even better is that you get a recording of the lesson, and it's all on one topic for 26 weeks. I know that sounds extreme, but that's really how long it took me to really reinvent my technique on the bass. If I get blown away, will you guys come and find me? On top of the lesson that is generally anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes long each and every week, you're also going to get 4 very specific exercises on one topic every single week, and each of those exercises should be practiced daily for around 5 minutes. So to really maximize the time that you put into this program, you're going to need about 20 minutes practice per day, around 4 to 5 days a week. Now, if you haven't got 20 minutes practice time a day, this probably isn't for you, unless you want to, enroll now and then work on it later, because you do get lifetime access to the entire program. But if you want to work away with me over the next 6 months, you really want to be able to dedicate 20 minutes per day, which I don't think is a lot, 20 minutes per day, around 4 to 5 days a week, and then you will absolutely crush it. Now, obviously, as I've said, it closes enrollment tomorrow. Click the link below and it'll take you through to the page. You can find out more about the course and watch another video about it and stuff like that. So, thanks for hanging with me. Obviously, I'll be back next week with my regular YouTube upload. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the shed.